Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Darktide. This is episode 39. I'm actually be showing you the build I made a couple episodes ago, and these are the weapons real quick, so pause them, check it out. This is going to be a little showcase of how well and how tanky this Ogryn build is. All these trinkets are the same, by the way, so don't worry about that. As you can see, they're all the same, but we're actually going to show you how good this build is, and we're going to jump into a run, so I'll see you in a second. As you can see, the boys are here, and I'm actually very excited to showcase how well this build can do in the higher levels in towards the end game, because it can actually really help your teammate out, because you are mainly supporting your team here. Like, being a tanky Ogryn, you're going to be the one who constantly revives the last one alive. So you guys got to keep that in mind, man. Like, generally you are a very useful part of the team. You won't be doing like the crazy amount of damage, as in like killing everything, being a one-shot god. You know, you're not going to be like that, and that's the harsh truth of it. But you will be an absolutely unkillable Ogryn, and the thing is, you will do a fair amount of damage as well. That's the thing. People underestimate how powerful this build is as well, because of the bleed you do and all the heavy attacks you're doing. You're no push around, man. Like, you do a lot of damage, and you control everything so much, dude, because of that, your rush ability, because you hold back all the hordes. You have a lot of control on where things go, dude, if I'm honest, and that's really good. And you can watch, man, look at my toughness. Whenever I take damage, dude, just keep an eye on it, and you can see how quickly it will bounce right back. It is bonkers, dudes. And then you've got machine gun for more range units. You can absolutely shred range units. You know, if you need be, you can do anything with this, honestly, dude. It is very multi-situational character. You're about to die. Use your ability to get out of there, dude. Use your rush. Get out of there. Get your toughness back. And then boom. All your teammates are down, you get a bonus for that. You get like 20% damage reduction per downed ally, which is bonkers. So, you know, you can do those big boy clutches all the time, because obviously you're going to get a crap ton of damage resistance. Plus, all the damage resistance when you do bleed to enemies as well, which is bonkers. I didn't realise he didn't kill him. He killed that quite slowly, but that's fine, we move. But yeah, if you have a solid team, right, this Ogryn will shine so much. I kid you not, it will make things go bonkersly well. Just due to the fact, because all the heavy well, I would say not heavy, but like all their heavy hitters will do a lot of damage, won't need to rely on just taking out the hordes just to survive, because that's my job, and this is the builds for it. So while I'm focused on all the hordes, they can focus on more towards the heavier units, which they shine at, you know, which just makes the synergy of teamwork really well, because this is a really good team build. If you have a good team, you're going to get very far in this. And the thing is, again, you're no pushover either with the heavier units as well, because you can actually take them out pretty well, because of the fact, there's a lot of gun units right there, but for the fact that you can use the shield. The shield is actually really good at stunning. So if you are by yourself, you are no push around for the bigger units either, because all you've got to do is do a heavy hit, dodge back, heavy hit, dodge back, and that will instantly stun them. And then you can literally just, well, an infinite stunned or stagger, they're not going to be doing anything to you, so you can just constantly hit them. And as you're doing heavy attacks, you're hitting multiple enemies, so you can just be staggering everything around you for ages, man. So that there's no worries about that. And the machine gun, as you guys saw, is really good against snipers. I use it for snipers because no one really kills snipers enough sometimes. So, you know, I fit the role. I can literally just go bat, 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 and they'd be all dead. So there's no worries for that. Get rid of these netters real quick. But as you can see, you ready? Stun. Stun. Oh, he died there. Get behind here real quick. Get rid of all these melee or range units. Remember to use your barrels, man. The barrels your friends. Get some easy damage on them, bro. And the build will be down in the description and in the comment section. So if you guys are curious about the video, you can see it, find it very easily. Well, let's get through all these hordes. Quickly get some damage in right here. You know, just absolutely shred, man. As you can guys see, it's just bonkers. Just getting stuck on some puny things. That's fine. But as you can see, dude, I've probably mostly just lost that amount of health from like explosions, because certain types of explosions actually do health damage as well, and it goes through your toughness. So you have to keep that in mind. You're just gonna be taking health damage just for the fact that some things just do that sometimes. But that's not too much of a worry, because your toughness regen for all other things should obviously support you. Just bongers, dude. You just never die. Unless, like, the only reason you die in this build is because of human error. Panicking, you miss your hit, or something like that. But as long as you're not stupid and you play well, this build is going to be absolutely bonkers. And I generally recommend this. Give it a shot. It is a very good survivability build for Ogryn. And your teammates will be loving you as well, because, again, support. Everyone likes the support unit, man. Because I don't know about you guys, but I actually enjoy being the support unit and actually supporting the team and keeping everyone alive. Where the hell is everyone going, man? We're going over here, aren't we? But as you can see, you can just mow down range units if you really want. Might as well quickly grab that. A little sneaky reload, and as you can see, that was a little good barrel. Again, barrels are always your friends. A bit of a weird situation there. That's fine. We move out. You gotta always use your dodge ability, man. Your dodge ability is bonkers. Even as an Ogryn, you're pretty agile, dudes. There's a explodey guy somewhere. I don't know if... Oh, there, Bites. He's dead. Should have really used my melee there, but we'll move on. There we go. That's who I was looking for. Nice. As you can see, this machine gun still does bonkers amount of damage. And you saw all my weapons and my trinkets at the start, so keep that in mind. And then if you want a bit more detail and a bit more in depth, look at my video again. It will be again in the comments or description. Quickly get rid of these guys real quick. But as you can see, dudes, you don't struggle in this game at all. The other Ogryn, look at his health and look at mine. You can see there's a difference. You know. And the thing is, you can kind of tell which build Ogryns have by the weapon, mainly. Because if you have the club or the shields, that doesn't do as much damage as the cleave. But he's got the shield right now. Is that the shield? Yeah. So he must have some form of like tanky-ish builds. But my one is just bonkers, if I'm honest, dude. Like, I think it's one of the best of the bests in terms of regen, for toughness, and supportability. Maybe you should check out my video. I'm only joking. I'm sure he's got a probably decent build, maybe. I'm sure. This is quite open, but as you can see, well, there's a big guy there actually. But as you can see, you can cross a large amount of area very quickly. Also, just a good tip, by the way, get rid of the ranged units as quick as possible. But as you can see, toughness, regens, goes back as quick as you can do heavy attacks. And now let's... Bruh. These guys have gone far, man. I would be useful if that hellhound got me. I mean, as you can see, they actually done quite well. I will say that they actually killed that plague. Was it the plague Ogryn? Yeah, I think it's called the plague Ogryn. Quite well. But we move on. We move on. And another really good benefit of this build actually is that you can actually you don't need to use med stations as much. So you can actually save all the meds for your team, which is just another benefit. Which is obviously great. And yeah, of course I really like this game, man. This game's great. Nice. Just gotta smash all these muties. Gotta, you know, all just reply to your team. Nice. And as you can see, well, let's see if I can find a better situation here. As you can see, look at that. That turns them into melee. I've got an ability which makes the smaller range units, which I really struggle with, and it taunts them, and it practically turns them, well, makes them go into their melee mode. And this is where, obviously, this build shines in their in the melee. But I will quickly put that perk on the screen right now for you because I forgot what it's called. But it's pretty goddamn good. Make sure you get rid of those flamers as quick as possible, dude, because those things can do a lot of damage. Fire is honestly one of the most annoyingest things in the world to deal with, dude. It's just bonkers. It does so much damage all the time. Get rid of that gunner real quick. There we go. get that barrel going, man. And if you want to get over here real quick just to do that, you can, which is great. Nice. Just killing these little runs, dude. Obviously, this is nothing. You can't really... If you die during these little moments where there's no one around you, really, like no enemies, and that is kind of questionable. But, you know, with this build, you won't. In there somewhere. Nice. Now hopefully we can wait for this. Well, this guy can hurry up. There we go. Nice. Again, we don't really need to use that med station, but I might as well because everyone else is full health. Look, I was still at a decent amount of health. But, you know, it all just is good to have extra health. Like, if, you know, even if you have like a little, like you've only lost a little bit of health, right? Use those med stations up because 9 times out of 10, you won't be able to return back to that med station. But of course, you do have to keep, you know, an eye out, for those med stations, for the ones you can return to, because obviously sometimes you do want to keep them, sometimes you don't. Just use, you know, just when you start to remember, you know, the level layouts and where the med stations are, you will get a lot better. So, you know, play it by eye for the first couple of times, but after a couple of runs on the same levels, you're going to remember where all the med stations are, so you know which ones you can, you know, milk and the ones you can't. Went the wrong way. That's fine though. Where's that movie? Ah, oh, messed up my charge. That's fine, we move on. Nice. Bro, are we lost? I was literally talking about knowing about all the levels, blah blah, all the locations, and I still don't know where to go. I play this game way too much, right? And I still don't know where to go, man. I get lost every single time. It's just confusing, man. I get so confused sometimes. Bro, he just stopped right in front of me. Push these guys down real quick. Those guys have got that. I'm going to push on these gunners, or these range units at least. Just, oh god damn it, I saw that as well. Bruh. I believe in it. As you can see, stupid moves by stupid people, myself, will get you killed. This is what happened. That's a very good point. Just stick with your team at all times, man. Because stuff like that happens. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this game sometimes, dude. Yeah, sometimes I can be a bit questionable. But you know, we move on, we move on. I did say, guys, the only time you really do die in this build is with the human error. Because there's nothing wrong with this build, I'm just bad at the game and I make stupid decisions. If you don't make stupid decisions and stick with your team, You will be A-okay. Well, that was a bit confusing. But we move forwards. Nice. But as you can see, dude, it's just not even a problem anymore, man. We're just pushing through these things. Like, even at low health, dudes, I'm still pretty confident, and I don't have to play as careful as most people when they're at this low health. And I can actually use one of these. That would be kind of useful as well. Because I know that my toughness should support me in most things. Unless it just goes right through toughness and does health damage, then you're kind of screwed sometimes. But other than that, dude, you're fine. Oh, oops. Oops. We kind of hit that at the same time. That was my fault. Well, I guess kind of both were our fault. But it's fine, it's fine. He got his health back. Whoa. Nice. Get that mute out of the way. Had something.
Better if I lead them, yes?
Really don't like those exploding guys. Like, the main things you guys gotta watch out on this build, like enemies wise, is mainly the snipers, if I'm honest. But again, the shield blocks them completely. Even, you know, the most things you're weakest against, right? I have included a counter to them. That's the best thing about this build. There are counters to your weaknesses. But again, sometimes when you're not focusing and you can't block every single time, you have to, well, you're gonna get hit by that sniper every now and then. And those, of course, do a shit ton of damage. But, you know, if you're conscious of them, you won't be getting hit by those snipers anytime soon, dude. Because they're quite easy to not get hit by. You just don't have to be stupid. Well, just don't be stupid. There we go. Now, this just depends where these guys are defending. I mean, I might grab a med station just to be double safe, you know. Might as well use them if they're there. But as you can see, dude, you don't really lack too much when you're playing difficulty 5 or any difficulty, if I'm honest, dudes. You can do anything with this build. It's very diverse in its ability. The only factor I will say is the drawback is if you have a bad set of team, right, the team just constantly die no matter what, how many times you pick them up, how many times you revive them. Sometimes, dude, you just can't help it, dude. Like, this game is a team-based game, and if you have a shit team, you're not going to be surviving no matter what. So, be wary of that. Oh god. See, in that situation I had to get out of the fire quick, dudes. And that rush just got me out there very quickly. But as you can see, you ready? I can just keep this horde back as much as I want. There's grenades. We've got to take out that grenade. I think he's just got taken out. That's good. Nice. Might as well do some quick kills with this machine gun, bro. Easy, go. Easy, man. Nice. Get a little sneaky reload. There's a reason why they give you ammo, man. You might as well use it. Nice. Just trying to get these range units out of the way. Just focus on them real quick. There we go. Makes our life a lot more easier if the range units are already dealt with. I'm gonna go for a little sneaky reload. If you can always just reload, man, just do it, man. You never know when you need to, you know, need a full magazine. It's just a good idea, isn't it? And always is a good tip, I did say earlier, is do a heavy attack, jump back, heavy attack, jump back. The reason why is because then you just get out of melee range, dudes, and you will just keep your toughness up as much as possible. You know, well, like, obviously you can tank hit perfectly fine with all these things, dude. Most enemies you'll be able to tank a fair amount of hits, but at the same time you still want to be dodging or trying not to get hit as much as possible, right? But that's with anything in general. Nice, dude, we're smashing this out, man. Nice. Let's get rid of these guys real quick. Where are all those other ranges? One more, I think, somewhere else. They're up there, that's where it is. Couldn't get him. Nice. And that's how you do it. Bro, I really can't get that, those range units over there, dude. Bonkers. Now, this is a good thing to say. The thing he's doing right now is kind of pointless in a sense. So you can do this, obviously, to block anything, and it won't use your stamina, and it will just be bonkers. But that's only very situational, dudes. If you're going against hordes, there's no real need to do that, dude, because you will actually be better just killing them as quick as possible. So, but like going against the demon host or plague Ogryn or anything like that, that's a very useful ability, because obviously those things do a lot of damage, especially when they chain hit you, dudes. So having an ability to block like all damage and have no drawback from it, that is bonkers. But for going against hordes, you don't really need to be using that too much, unless it's an emergency situation where you have 0 health. Then that is pretty useful. Bruh. Oh, see, this is what I mean by reloading. You always just have to have that reload. Get rid of that guy, dude, just straight away, man. Nice. Just get rid of that guy. Bruh. My aim. Might as well. Get one of those bad boys out. Waste of a grenade, but you know, it's fun, dudes. I know we're going to successfully finish this, so there's no real problem about that. So you might as well, you know, use the rest of your everything, all your resources up, because it's fun to go absolutely crazy sometimes. Nice, dude. Don't think there's any more left, any more enemies, is there? Where did that guy ride off to? There he is. Nice. And that's how you smash out, dudes. Easy, man. And there you go. That is the true power of a tanky Ogryn, dudes. Again, I'm just going to say it one more time. The video is going to be in the description and the comment section, so if you want to know how to build this exact build, then look in the description and the comments. Anyway guys, if you like this sort of content, make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.
You would be